Hi Geminis, I'm Nick. This is going to be your reading for November 2019. I hope you guys are doing well. These are general messages, so it may not apply to every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, please don't try to force it and just carry on with your day. I would suggest to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs because these are all aspects of who you are. You may resonate a little bit more with one or the other or gain additional insight. And then sometimes I do suggest to come back at the end of the month to kind of see how it all played out, or maybe it'll make more sense then. Okay, and then I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2, what you see here, where we will dive in deeper, ask further questions, clarify everything that we saw, and yeah, just continue on. So if you find that's resonating, want to spend more time and talking, just click the link once you're done watching this, okay? And then if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at Nicloves with 2 eyes. And of course, I appreciate you liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. And if you do subscribe to my channel, don't forget to click the notification bell to be notified every time I post. Because as you know, I'm now posting weekly readings for all signs and monthlies as usual, and then mid-monthly readings, okay? So I hope you guys will get a chance to check them out, or you've been enjoying them. And of course, it's my pleasure. So Geminis, for today, while I was meditating on your energy, the image that I saw was of an X, and it was red, like bright red letters, and the background just black. So firstly, that's making me think, 10. That there are endings and maybe new beginnings that are going to be happening in the month of November with Scorpio season. It's going to be transformative, or why can't I speak right now? Transformative, you know what I mean. And the other thing is making me feel that there's something maybe you've been thinking, or there's something that's been in your mind, and you're getting the sign, or the universe is trying to tell you, no, don't do it, or don't enter there, or don't go there, or don't think those thoughts, don't do that. And I feel like this is something you kind of know in the back of your head that maybe you shouldn't do, but you're like, oh, I'll just do it anyway. And I think your angels are trying to remind you, like, Gemini, no, don't do that, don't go there. That's no entry zone, you're trespassing, or just don't do that, okay? We'll kind of see what that really means, or how it kind of translates into the reading. And of course, it's going to mean different things for all of you, but apply it how you find fit. But I definitely feel like there's endings, there's going to be new beginnings, you're going to go through transformation, and there's something that maybe you've been tempted to do, or that you shouldn't do, or something that you should say that you shouldn't say, and that's kind of like, a reminder, hey, don't do that, or don't say that. And your positive affirmation that you guys got today is, I am enough. I am enough. Okay, so I would love for you guys to say this out loud, and we'll say it together 3 times. I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. And I hope you said that with a lot of conviction, like you really mean it and you believe it. And I'd love for you guys to jot it down somewhere, write it in your notes, and say it every day this month. If you can, a couple times a day, in the morning as you wake up, and then at night before you go to bed. Just a simple little quick exercise, literally takes like 2 seconds. But it kind of will help set your mood and like give you that reminder every day that you need, okay? And then for your 3 natural gifts and strengths this month, and again, these are all things you may already be really good at, but they're highlighted and emphasized this month, okay? So the first one is going to be your ability to, it's kind of like your royal power that you're going to have, and you're going to feel like you are a protector, that you have to protect others because of this authority that you're embodying, that you carry. Maybe you feel like you have more responsibility for people around you, for the people you care about. And so you're going to be really feeling that responsibility and feel like you need to protect others, okay? And that's something that's going to come in handy for you and really help you, and maybe kind of push you out of whatever you're feeling, because knowing that you need to help someone, it kind of makes you take it a step further and be like, you know what? I got to be there for someone, so I got to make sure I'm good and I'm okay. Okay, and then your second thing that you'll be really good at, or your natural gift and strength, is going to be your ability to follow your intuition despite what others may say, or even if they doubt you. And that's a really important one to have, especially this month with Scorpio season, because everything's opening up, and we're all as a collective going to be diving deeper into our emotions, into the real truths. We are going to maybe be feeling a little more skeptical, or, you know, asking more questions or questioning things, questioning people around us. So you're really going to need to follow your intuition, follow that gut feeling. Whatever you feel, don't question it, just do it. Despite what others are saying, don't care. Don't even listen to them. You know what's best for you, and you need to follow your own heart and your intuition, okay? And just be careful with, you know, anyone trying to like sway you or distract you in any way, because you know what's best for you, okay? So just listen to your intuition. That's gonna be one of your strengths this month. And then your last gift and strength is gonna be your ability to rely on yourself and inspire yourself, and understanding the nature of healthy romance. So I really feel like this is going to be a month all about you and you being real with yourself. You realizing your power, your strength, not relying on others for validation, for advice, for anything, because you know within yourself, and I think you're going to be finding that inner light within yourself to follow your journey and to gain whatever information you're trying to gain. And I feel like you already have all the information you need. You just got to go in through your little library in your body and your brain and sort through everything, and you'll find it if you're willing to have the patience and diligence to look through all those things. Okay, so Geminis, I'm seeing that for this month in regards to your health, it's going to be really, really, really important that you get enough sleep. Make sure you're resting, because you're going to be feeling a little more tired, maybe more exhausted for whatever reasons. Maybe you're working a lot or you're just emotionally drained, but you're going to really need to get your sleep and your rest. So please, please, please try to get sleep, try to rest, take naps if you need to, or go to bed earlier. Turn off your phone at night or put on airplane mode. Drink some like relaxing chamomile tea or bedtime tea. Turn off, you know, all lights, all distractions. Maybe even try to read a little bit before bed. That's something that I've been trying to do, and it really has helped me. But sleeping is going to be really important for you, because if you don't get enough sleep the next day, it may throw you off, or you may not actually feel it till like a week later. You'll be like, oh, why am I so tired, or I don't feel good, and you're not going to be on your A game, okay? And I'm seeing that, like, you know, mentally you may be feeling a little bit drained, or you may feel a little more stressed or have headaches more than usual. And if you do, maybe grab some peppermint oil, kind of rub it in your temples, or like, you know, on your scalp a little bit, just kind of massage yourself. And drink water. That always really helps. And I'm seeing some of you could get like, careful when you're picking something up, especially if it's something really heavy. You know, don't use your back. Don't let your back just like loosely go over and pick it up. Squat down and use your lower body weight, like your legs, and kind of push it up or get help. But be careful while picking something really heavy up, because you may hurt your back or your lower back, and that would not be good, okay? So just be careful with that. So be careful with your lower back, carrying heavy stuff, and sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. You're going to be a little bit more tired, more fatigued. And I'm seeing that some of you may even get a little bit sick or have to go to see the doctor, maybe get some medicine or something. And if you can, I'm not all about like, you know, pharmaceutical drugs and medicines like that. I'm more of like a natural type, holistic person. So if you can, just try to drink more fluids, eat less processed foods while you're really sick, and that should really help you out. Or, you know, squeeze some lemon with your water. There's all types of different remedies for different stuff, but just take extra care of your health this month, okay? Because you may be a little more prone, or your immune system may be a little bit weaker. Not for everybody, of course, but just as a general collective thing, okay? And when it comes to like your work, school, finances, I feel like you're going to be kind of stressed at work. There may be a lot of stuff piling up, maybe a lot of assignments being thrown at you, or homework, or projects, or drama or conflict with customers, clients, or within employees. And I'm seeing that when you get home at night, you're going to be kind of stressed. You're going to be like thinking all like, oh my gosh, like what am I going to do? It's going to have you feeling like you can't sleep. It's going to keep you up at night. And I know it's really hard, but you really, really need to get your sleep, okay? So don't stay up all night working and texting or writing assignments and stuff. Like, it's not really healthy. Try to divide it up or manage your time in a way so you're able to get your sleep, because it's really important for you, okay? And like, I know my ex-husband, or, you know, who passed away, he was a Gemini. He was literally like a workaholic, would always like be doing something, calling someone or something, and like would literally have his phone asleep sometimes and be like, wake me up if you hear it ring, or like it was just so much. I'd be like, you need to sleep, and he barely would sleep, and he'd wake up really early. I'm like, I don't know how you do this. Like I'd get stressed out watching him. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're stressing me out. Please get some sleep. So please rest. Work is going to be a little bit stressful. I'm not saying, you know, every day is going to be stressful, but there's going to be a little period where you're going to be a little bit stressed, and maybe someone may say something, or you may hear news about something, and it's going to kind of, you know, mess with your head a little bit. And I think work is going to pile up, which can be a good thing. You know, maybe there's a lot of work, or you're going to be really busy, but of course you're going to be kind of tired. So make sure you're eating well, you're taking care of yourself, because there's going to be a lot. And even for some of you, maybe at work, you're going to start to feel kind of burdened, like maybe they're pushing you a lot, or your boss or your coworkers are like saying, oh, you're too slow, or hurry up, or like, why don't you finish this write-up or something. So you're gonna kind of feel like, oh, like, why is all the weight on me? Why is everyone pressuring me? I feel like I'm the only one doing all the work. But I think this period is going to be ending pretty soon, okay? So if you have been feeling like that, I don't think it's going to last forever, but you're going to need some extra energy because you're going to be kind of tired. And I'm saying that some of you could, some are probably going to end up seeing a doctor or seeing someone to kind of help you with your, you know, whatever you're going through. Maybe a counselor, a therapist, or a psychic, or a doctor, you know, anything like that. But I kind of feel for most of you, this is going to be a month of self-healing. You going within yourself, finding the inner light, doing more soul searching than usual. And again, Scorpio season is going to really do that for us, especially Mercury being in Scorpio. You're really going to be in your head. You're going to be trying to find more deeper meanings to things, questioning yourself. But use that time to find yourself more, talk to yourself, talk to your angels, your guides, get signs from people. I mean, not people, from the universe, you know. And I think some of you could have Virgo somewhere in your chart, either, you know, rising moon or something, one of your placements. So you're going to be extra critical of yourself. So be careful, you know, don't get too, you know, in a negative headspace where like you're feeling stuck and feeling like, oh, why me, why me? Make sure you use that energy for good, to understand what you're going through. And so then you can find solutions or ways to kind of get out of that. Okay, so work and school is going to be a little bit stressful, but I think you're going to be really busy. So make sure you're taking care of your health, like physical health and your mental health, okay? And then when it comes to like love and romance, relationships, sorry, give me 1 second. Nala's barking. I'm going to get her out because she was outside chasing squirrels and stuff. There she is. Say hi, Nala. Say hi. What were you doing? You know what she does? She likes to go outside in the backyard, pretend she's like the security guard of the house, and she'll just sit there like ready to pounce. Like she'll start barking at lizards, or there's squirrels that are always like walking across like the top or the wire things, and they'll literally mess with her. They'll like stand there and like wag their tail, know that she can't do anything, just to like get her upset, and she'll start barking. I'm like, oh my gosh, Nala, people are gonna think you're so annoying. It's kind of funny though. But anyways, now that she's joined the chat, what was I saying? Yeah, when it comes to love. So I'm seeing that you're gonna be kind of in your head. You may be feeling like this relationship or love right now, or dating, is kind of like a headache, or is something that takes too much work, too much effort. You're like, this is like so annoying. Like, why do I have to call and text this person all the time? Or why do I have to... It feels like it's a burden maybe for some of you. You're kind of stressed about, or maybe you feel like in the relationship, if you're in a relationship or whoever you're talking to, you feel like you're always the one doing everything, or you feel like maybe they don't understand you. But it's kind of heavy energy, and I feel like you're gonna be kind of going within and maybe not talking as much, or not being as bubbly, as, you know, as lighthearted as usual. You're gonna be kind of going in your little cave, I think. It's gonna be a time when you're internalizing and being more introverted than usual. 9 is being repeated for you guys twice, so I'm feeling like that's being emphasized, that you need to do more soul searching, reconnecting, and the 9th house being highlighted here for you. Okay, so I feel like there is changes that are going to be happening within yourself, and because of those changes, there's going to be changes, and the vibe is going to be kind of weird and different with, you know, love, with who you're dealing with. And I'm kind of seeing that for some of you, you could be dealing with 2 people, or you will be dealing with maybe with 2 different people. Or if not, these 2 people, one person embodies both characteristics of who I'm going to describe. Okay, so one person could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Another person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Of course, it doesn't have to be those signs, but those can be the energies the person's embodying, or they may have that those placements in their chart. And I'm feeling like one person is more emotional, more deep, more sensual, more loving, more sensitive, more probably like lovey-dovey, and the other person's more fiery, magnetic, maybe more sexy, more outspoken, more just like, you know, sassy, more a little bossy, but you know, he or she knows what they want. And they could also be very intuitive. Both people are very intuitive, but I think both people, the funny thing is both people are kind of acting similarly in a way where they're both kind of not saying much or not doing much, and maybe that's something that's throwing you off or you feel confused. You know, for those of you who are maybe dating multiple people, or you're talking to both people, you're like, I don't know what's going on. You may be kind of confused this month as to like what they're feeling, or where you guys stand, or where this is headed. I think just because your head is all over the place, you may be stressed at work, tired from life, a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate, and then these people maybe are giving you mixed signals, or you're confused about how they feel. And it seems like when it comes to like, you know, you feeling solid or feeling like stable in your foundations, they don't confirm anything to you, or like they're not speaking as much. Maybe these people both have kind of like gone MIA or something. It's kind of weird. Okay, so one person I'm feeling like is actually very in love or loves you deeply. The other person I feel could also love deeply and be really into this, but I feel like they're more just like, they want attention, and if they don't get attention, then they're kind of like, okay, whatever, bye, I'll go talk to someone else. And the other person maybe just like in their head, they're like, you know what, I'll just give Gemini space, I don't know what's going on. I think it could just be misunderstandings, to be honest. But there's something going on where like you feel like you're not connected with both yet, or like, or with one person, and something is kind of confusing you about the situation, and so you're kind of like, what the heck, you know, I'm trying to understand this, I don't know where I stand, like they're not talking, I'm not talking, like, well, what do I do? And you kind of feel stuck. And if this is just one person, I feel like sometimes they're kind of hot and cold. You know, sometimes they're very open and emotional and loving, and the next they're kind of like mad at you or aggressive, and you're just like, what is going on? It throws you off. Okay, so we're gonna be clarifying everything that we saw here though, and looking in further into maybe this person, or like the person you feel most connected with. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What they want you to know, and what their next move or action will be towards you. And then looking at the 3 things you should be aware of, be more cautious of this month, and then your advice at the end. Okay, so I hope you guys will join me there. The link will be below. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I wish you guys all the best, and I'll see you in the next Sunday reading. All right, take care. Bye.